the children, but the entire situation doesn't make sense, and they know that it don't make sense, but they will be doing things to you, telling you things. They're telling you say you don't want to give the children anything, you don't want to do this. You see, but that's why we're telling them. We say it don't make sense. So not that if you had something you would not give it, but whether it makes sense to them. You see, every day the children, the every day the children standing. So yeah, and we got things to do, but they come stand in front of you. You see, every day they standing. So um, if we not giving them anything, that means we telling them say we don't have anything, right? So it don't make sense if they just keep standing, they just coming every day and standing. If the person were telling them say you don't have nothing. Oh, exactly. But instead of them understanding, that they go they go they go back to standing. Yeah, even right now the standing that they doing, whether it makes sense. The kind of person they talking about, that what we're telling them. So the kind of person they talking about, you're talking about somebody who
And 3 days from now, I'll be cooling my.
you're talking about somebody who
I hate what people like your clients stand for. We're going to prove once and for all that God is dead.
yeah, somebody who have
In Northern California, just south of San Francisco, there is a land where the elite flock. It's a land of tech and wine, a land of former nerds and current millionaires, a land where startups are king until they're bought out by one of those many billion-dollar companies also in the area. That's right, I'm talking about Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is home to the most expensive city in America and some of the most expensive homes in the world. Today, we're going to take a look at a few of the most expensive homes that are currently for sale there. That being said, I personally have put an offer in for one of the homes, so let me know down below which one you think stole my heart. Number 5. 369 Churchill Avenue, Palo Alto, $39.9 million. At 369 Churchill Avenue, you'll find a modern Tudor-style home. From the front, it almost looks quaint, doesn't it? You can hardly tell it's a $39.9 million home with 5 bedrooms, 7 baths, and a bunch of hidden surprises. The interior of the house is white, with enough whimsical lights to really remind you the home was made by millionaires with money to burn. The home is coated in gilded accents, large open doorways, windows imported from Italy, and stunning hardwood floors. Naturally, the bottom floor has a temperature-controlled 3,500 bottle wine cellar, which is perfect if you have 3,500 bottles of wine laying around. Once you've grabbed your bottle of wine from the cellar, you can take the elevator up to the second floor. There you'll find several living spaces, a gourmet kitchen, and if you're looking for it, the butler's kitchen. The top floor is where you'll find all the bedrooms, including the master bedroom, which has a walk-in closet, a large fireplace, a private balcony, and my favorite home addition of all, a kitchenette. No more wandering all the way downstairs in your boxers for that cup of joe. Set on 1.12 acres, the home has an English-style garden. Just to prove how English it is, it also has a badminton court. It's bringing back some childhood memories, I do have to say. The home also has a beach access pool, a hot tub, and several verandas to relax under. Of course, there's also a pool house with a full bath that can be used as a billiards room. Number 4, 27500 La Vida Real, Los Altos Hills.
Please don't hurt me. I'm having my baby. What's your name?
Push! Push! Give it a hard one. Push! Give me your hand!
The doctors say you saved her baby's life. I believe that God wants me to be here.
You don't have to bother. I was stealing her car.
My baby was born with blue baby syndrome. 1 in 4 don't make it.
Your bail is set at $100,000 for flight risk.
It's not an overnight process to foster. Did you know he has a sister?
The night I helped Jessica,
No, please, just... I can't drive.
I lost her.
Stay there. He's a criminal. Okay, I don't care if he's only 14.
60.
Worse. I thought we were going to talk about this first.
We all have love to give, but the question is, can we forgive?
My mom doesn't know what she's getting herself into. It turns out that I just got a few days with my son. To hold him was amazing.
We're going to find your sister. We have to both believe that we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah, it would just be like somebody just
Rakuten is an awesome way to earn cash back with little or no effort.
You can use Rakuten in over 2,500 stores.
All you have to do is sign up. You get $10 for doing nothing.
Easy to sign up. It's easy to set up. And you're going to save money literally on the stuff that you're already buying.
I have to press 2 buttons. Easy. I have to maybe go to a website once. Easy. And I just continue checkout like normal. And that's it.
Rakuten is great. You need to sign up.
Go to Rakuten.com and sign up today for a $10 bonus.
This is like, they know that play when you go into places like.
The next home on our list has some features I've never seen in a house in my entire life. And I've seen a lot of houses in my years. 27500 La Vida Real in Los Altos Hills, California is listed at $39.9 million, just like 369 Churchill Avenue. It begs the question, which one is really worth that price? 27500 La Vida Real is a 20,982 square foot home. You could fit about 2,900 tiny homes in this monster of a house. So, what does it do with all that space? Well, quite a bit. This home is a 5-bedroom, 12-bath, set on 8 acres. And my, does it use every inch of that 8 acres. The grounds are covered in stunning landscaping, with several built-in fireplaces, dining areas, and, dancing children. Well, look, not everything in the house has to be a winner. The house itself is a mix of white floors and walls, hardwood floors, wood ceilings, dark wood accents. Basically, there's just white and wood everywhere, and it looks phenomenal. So, yes, the home is stunning. It feels elegant. It feels like a rich home. But where's the fun, the pizzazz? Where's the pool you can fill with all your money? Oh, right here. This is actually the only indoor pool on our list, and the only indoor pool with retractable skylights and built-in swivel chairs underwater. If that's not enough fun for you, the home also has a 3,000 bottle wine cellar, a 15-seat private theater, and a billiards room. Thinking about how much you'd have to work to afford this home? What if I told you you could work from this home? There's a separate building containing an executive office and meeting rooms. Why drive to town when you could deal with all your business in a nicer office right at home? Number 3, 267 Camino Al Lago, Atherton, California, $41.48 million. The next home on our list brings us to Atherton, the most expensive neighborhood in the United States. At 267 Camino Al Lago, the next home certainly contributes to that, with a price tag of $41.48 million. This 7-bedroom, 13-bathroom home is 21,000 square feet. It's an awfully good thing you'd have a maid if you lived here, right? The home has light wood accents, a neutral color palette, and the standard expensive artsy lights throughout. Not that I'm ragging on them, I'm just reporting the facts here. This home is one of the less flashy on our list. There's a gourmet kitchen, walk-in closets, and a Dolby theater. The exterior is where the home really shines, with a lap pool, beautifully maintained grounds, and an outdoor fireplace area. Personally, I think that'd be a lovely place to curl up at night, look at the stars, and count your money under the crackle of fire. Doesn't that sound like a relaxing evening? Number 2, 1868 Floribunda Avenue, Hillsborough, California, $45 million.
And 3 days from now, I'll be cooling my toes in the surf with you.
Okay, I love you too.
Hello?
Can we just settle this right here?
You have got quite a sense of humor for someone going to jail.
How am I going to jail?
Having 23 parking tickets, Miss Lee.
Doctor.
No, I feel fine.
Shouldn't you be wearing a robe or something?
The state requires $500 for speeding. In lieu of fine, the court orders 16 hours community service.
You can't do that.
Sure I can. I just did. Wrap my gavel and everything.
I am trapped in Mayberry. Do you have any egg substitutions? Sure. Oatmeal, farina, cold cereal. Oh, we got toast too.
Excuse me. May have better luck over that corner.
Forgive me if I didn't fall for the $5 charm, $10 smile.
Do you like it being normal?
It's different.
Different isn't bad, Miss Leland. It's just different.
What time's my first appointment?
As soon as you get there.
I'm doing house calls. Where do we begin?
Chester needs his injection, and I can't bear to give it to him.
Before Doc examines me, we always begin with a prayer.
The last patient asked me to pray for her. I'm a doctor. I heal people.
I guess I just always thought that when patients pray to be healed, God will listen.
If we do our part, God will do his part.
I saved a little girl's life today.
Basically something you did about once per shift back in LA, right?
No, this time it was different.
So, Doc, how come you don't have a ring on your finger?
He hasn't asked.
How long you two been together?
5 years.
5 years. I think I'd asked you about a year too. Close your eyes.
This is so beautiful. I just want a nice life. Is that so bad?
The Father sometimes works in not so mysterious ways.
I believe the promises. Ones that last. Ones we make to God. Ones we make to each other.
I just hope when you look back on your time here, you'll think of us fondly.
I think I got a glimpse of the way God wants my life to be.
Bet you think you're pretty smart, don't you?
About average for a city girl.
That are standing in your way, blocking you from doing those things. So,
Buy Crispity Crunchity Peanut Buttery Butterfinger. Get ready for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Get powerful in-game content. Collect them all. Game better with Butterfinger.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
If you were to buy a $45 million home, I think you'd probably be content if it was 1868 Floribunda Avenue in Hillsborough. It's an 8-bedroom, 10-bath, with a gorgeous all-white interior. But it isn't the interior that makes me excited about this house. Frankly, it isn't the interior that adds up to $45 million, even though it is extravagant. With a gourmet kitchen, walk-in closets, and stained glass windows. No. For me, it's all in the backyard. I need to start by saying this home has a built-in bocce court. Not sure what bocce ball is? Well, it's lawn bowling. Even if you don't know what that is, surely you know something called lawn bowling has got to be pricey. Once you're done lawn bowling on the property, you can cross bridges over to your own personal koi pond, complete with a waterfall. The pond leads to a patio beside an aviary on your property. Hopefully, you have birds because the home is ready for them. Naturally, you have your yoga studio and guest house in the back, which has its own private entrance and driveway on the property. One might think a koi pond, an aviary, a lawn bowling court, and a yoga studio would be enough, but that's not even half of what these grounds have to offer. There's an orchard and an extravagant garden, a golf putting green, an outdoor kitchen, a full pool and spa, and a separate maid's quarters with its own entrance. I mean, with all that outside, I think I'd be happy as a clam just popping up a tent on the lawn. Number 1, 610 Los Tracos Road, Palo Alto. We've reached the most expensive home on our list. In my humble opinion, this is a home that belongs at the top of the list. Even with a price of $53.8 million, I think this home might just be worth it. And let me walk you through why. The home's interior was clearly designed with wineries in mind. Almost every room has exposed wood beams, stone fireplaces, and floor-to-ceiling windows. The home is light and airy throughout, even having glass floors in places just to ensure the house is as bright as possible. I don't think I'd enjoy walking over that after a long night out, however. There are several living areas throughout the 4 floors of the home, including dens, playrooms, and even corporate dining areas for holding meetings. This home has a poker room, a wine cellar, a massive movie theater, a full disco floor, a spa with steam, a sauna and massage room, a billiard room, a hidden safe room in case of a purge, and a pizza room. I have no idea what a pizza room is, but I want one desperately. My guess is it's right between the poker room and the wine cellar. Maybe it's somewhere between the disco floor and the bedrooms. Anywhere that's perfect to stumble into after a night of partying. So maybe this house gets a little weird, but pizza rooms, disco rooms, poker rooms, is that enough to keep you entertained? Well, the room does have a full gym and a full basketball court, complete with climbing ropes and an intercom system. But perhaps it's summer. Maybe it's a little too hot to play basketball. Well, no worries. At this house, you can walk right next door into your own private ice arena. However, there's no word about there being a Zamboni included, though. If you're not into basketball or ice hockey, well, there's always golf. The home comes with 2 putting greens and a 110-yard practice area. Just your average everyday home. So, there you have it. The 5 most expensive homes for sale in Silicon Valley right now. Which house do you like the most? And which one do you think I put an offer in on? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, I'm Mr. Luxury. Pip pip. Doodly doo.
Yeah, angry. I get angry because we see children. Because we hate children. Nobody hates children. But the situation, the entire situation doesn't.
Beverly Hills is widely known as a place of lavish lifestyles and extreme wealth. The area in Southern California has for years hosted A-list actors, celebrities of the utmost affluence in the entertainment industry, the most successful sportsmen, billionaire tech moguls, and the most go-getting businessmen in finance and investing. While there might be a range of residents that hang up their coats in Beverly Hills, they all have one thing in common: loads upon loads of money in the bank. The property rates in Beverly Hills are, as you might expect, quite high compared to most other places in California and the rest of the world for that matter. There are many upscale shopping complexes in the city, top-of-the-line hotels, luxurious gardens and parks, and plenty of other amenities that attract all the wealthiest members of society. The fact that property rates in Beverly Hills are so outrageous is not in the least bit surprising. But I've been wondering, just how high can these prices go? So, here are some of the most expensive homes in Beverly Hills that I could find. 9505 Lania Lane, valued at over $129 million. This 25-acre property is undoubtedly among the most expensive in Beverly Hills. There are many features that come with this unique property. To start with, the mansion located at the heart of the estate is equipped with a master suite that extends to over 5,000 square feet. In addition, there's a huge wine tasting room included and a special spa. It's not every day that an estate of this magnitude is put on the market. For now, the incredible home is not up for grabs. The home boasts itself as the palatial Mediterranean-style mansion, just minutes from the heart of Beverly Hills. The estate sits on a 25-acre promontory with panoramic city-to-ocean views. Standing in the massive backyard gives you a view of pretty much everything good the city of Los Angeles has to offer. The prestigious residence embodies both majesty and family. Outstanding amenities include a quarter-mile tree-lined private drive, a waterfall, luxuriant gardens, sparkling pools, colonnaded dining room with wine tasting room, grand chef's kitchen, an approximate 10,000 bottle temperature-controlled wine storage room, a large tasting room, a Moroccan retreat Turkish-style spa, a guest house, gorgeous terraced acreage, producing vineyards, a pool, a spa, a tennis court, and pavilion, a reflecting pool, fountain, and state-of-the-art entertainment complex with a stage, theater, ballroom, and bowling alley. Entertainment in true luxury and sophisticated beauty. I sure hope that the lucky souls who get to live in this incredible estate soak it in every day. I know I would. 2727 Benedict Canyon Drive. This next property costs a casual $85 million, and it has several features that make it stand out in the most extravagant ways. First, the entire property is, in a word, large. It extends to over 14 acres, and the main house is a whopping 30,000 square feet, and that's not including the additional guest house that sits on an area of about 7,000 square feet. Off the famed Benedict Canyon, only minutes from Rodeo Drive and the Beverly Hills Hotel, this secluded home is the perfect place for private comfort. The estate is tucked away behind beautiful gates. Once you drive up the magnificent, and I'll reiterate, long driveway, past the 7,000 square foot Moroccan guest house that has soaring arched windows that disappear into the walls to give you the indoor-outdoor California lifestyle. Yes, well, once you've passed that, you can walk over to a stunning tennis court with cabana to watch over the games. From there, why not roam the grounds where horses and nature trails will take you away? Or you can just chill in the main house with a pool overlooking the beautiful landscape. This is the ultimate equestrian environment with 5 deluxe stables, a pair of pristine and white graveled riding rings, lavishly landscaped grounds, and so much more that only the owners can cherish. 901 North Alpine Drive. This property features a downright gorgeous 28,000 square foot mansion that sits on acres of prime real estate. There are several features that are included as part of the property, including a vast motor and top-of-the-line security features are provided at the estate's gated entry. The property is valued at around $80 million. The house is considered a French chateau, and it sits beautifully at the heart of the Beverly Hills Estates section. Once you have cleared the gated guard entry, you will be transported to classic French splendor. This 28,000 square foot palace has all the appointments fit for a king and a queen. The craftsmanship and materials are the finest this side of Versailles. Some of the appointments include a fitness center, gaming room, screening room, and a European spa with wet and dry saunas. Technology is also featured in the form of a state-of-the-art restaurant system. If you don't feel like taking the stairs, this magnificent property has an elevator. If you're feeling quite a bit cold, you can choose one of the 11 fireplaces. If you want a change of scene, you can escape to the 3-bedroom guest house. And if you want to flaunt the latest sports car you purchased, you can take your guests to the Grand Motor Court that can accommodate 40 cars. There's plenty more to experience thanks to several lush lawns and gardens that rival that of a French countryside. And please, let me know when it's available for purchase. 320 North Carrollwood Drive, valued at $77.5 million and located in Holmby Hills on Carrollwood Drive, emerges the Gray Estate on 320 North Carrollwood Drive. It should be called the Green Estate because it's likely the greenest place in Beverly Hills, but we'll excuse them for that. The gates of this massive home draw open and spill onto the picturesque 2.15-acre canvas of lush gardens and grounds. Architect Howard Backen blends nature and design into a seamless interior and exterior connection. Steel and glass paneled doors disappear in rooms, creating the ultimate in California living. Landscaped by Miranda Brooks, the interior design of the house is by the famed Atlia AM Incorporated. The design elegantly reflects proportioned spaces, rendered in an array of materials that are meant to challenge the senses. The luxurious master suite, with generous his and her bathrooms, come fitted with Century City views out of massive windows. 4 more additional suite bedrooms are hidden away in the mansion. A voluminous living room transforms into a studio-quality theater, stylish den with a bar, and a private office. The estate also comes with a wooded barn-like great room that includes an open kitchen, dining area, and a large family and sunroom. Windowed walls slide away to a center courtyard, outdoor dining area, fruit orchard, and vegetable and herb garden. To top it off, the home comes with a 2-story rec facility with twin gyms, cold plunge, steam room, and sauna. Steps away from the pool and spa. A sense of intimacy, warmth, and informality pervades. Just in case you need some recreational needs met, this house has you covered and then some. 808 North Rexford Drive. Finally, this property is listed with an asking price of $51.8 million. The property was built in the 1990s, but it has incorporated new features over the years. The mansion has a total of 8 bedrooms and 15 bathrooms. The interior of this mansion features marble floors and hand-painted murals. The mansion also has several fireplaces. This home lets you revel in European majesty on nearly 1.68 magical acres. It's the largest residential property to come on the market in the flats of Beverly Hills ever. Designed by Bud Holden and built in 1990, the stately 26,800 square foot manor enchants with 8 bedrooms, 15 bathrooms, and gloriously detailed interiors that pay homage to classical symmetry and old world craftsmanship. A park-like setting envelops 2 detached guest houses, sculpted gardens, and flat lawn, a lighted tennis court, designed by tennis legend Jim Connors, a resort-style pool with water slide and waterfalls, as well as a meandering miniature railroad inspired by Walt Disney's legendary backyard on Carrollwood Drive. Maison 808, as the locals seem to call it, is a world truly unto its own. I mean, it literally comes with a small piece of Disney World. What more could you ask for in a home? The house has seen so many important figures over the years, as it's a prime location for any upscale banquet, party, or shindig. The estate has welcomed prime ministers and presidents into its dignified embrace over the course of its 28-year history. Just like most of the homes previously mentioned, the house is not currently up for grabs. I guess my hunt for an LA home continues. Well, I hope you got your fix of amazing homes, because I'm about fresh out of fancy words to describe these immaculate mansions. As always, I'm Mr. Luxury. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Pip pip, the doodly doo.
Come on. Yeah, come on. Have a Bossy.
You know, I like to have my hair done every single day.
I know, that's what I'm here for. I'm actually gonna give you a good shampoo. Too bad the water's not on, or I would definitely give you a good wash. You know, celebrities like you, Sean, you can't go out to get your hair done. You have to bring everybody in. So that's what this salon is about. Trust me, I won't hurt you.
At $48 million, Sean has to feel like this is meeting every one of his clients' needs. But there's one aspect he's not sure will hit the spot.
So one of the things that I think my client won't like is he's a car guy. And it did have a 4-car garage, which I think is a minus. But according to the broker, you could put lifts in and take it to 8 cars. 8 cars could be satisfactory for him.
LA is famous for residents who drive everywhere. But among luxury homeowners here, there's a surprising new trend.
People in LA are starting to walk more. This is a big trend right now, walkability. So if it's luxury and still close to those types of stores, Rodeo Drive, close to all of the restaurants, that's a big win for people.
You can walk to restaurants, you can walk to shops, you can walk to your children's school or to the movie theater. These are things that people really do look for when they're looking for a home.
The other thing is location specific to the mountain area. So Mulholland is a very popular, we call that celebrity row in the Crest area because all the celebrities live there and it's so private that you'd never find them.
Viewing's over. Sean's keeping his cards close to his chest.
So Sean, you've seen a few properties now, your team's seen some. What are your thoughts on everything?
Say, the 2 with you, Rainey, are at the top of my list.
You're not just saying that because they're mine, are you?
Of course I'm saying that because of yours. Just kidding. Honestly, they are.
Do you think we can make a deal on one of mine?
I'd like to, but it's not up to me.
With plenty of pros and cons to weigh up, Sean's billionaire client will have lots to think about when he eventually comes to town. In Malibu, Liz has also chosen Sean to list her home, so she's invited him over to experience the soul of Il Pelicano.
So there's all types of luxury. There's the modern glass architectural houses up in Bel Air with views, but there's also the beachfront paradise here in Malibu. The woman that owns this house, she's been living here for 20 years, and I'm not so sure she's going to be able to part with this.
Would you like to have a glass of water, or can I get
sure.
you an espresso?
Why is this house called Il Pelicano?
That rock, it's always staged with beautiful pelicans, cormorants, and we've got seal rock right out there. So it's literally, the ocean is coming inside of the windows. Just seemed quite fitting.
I'm going to change it to breathless because, every time I walk in this house, it clearly takes my breath away.
I know.
And, there's no description for it.
So good to spend some time with you.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And, no better spot to spend time than here at El Pelicano.
I know. I love it.
I have sold a lot of houses in worldwide, Saint-Tropez, the Hamptons, and I've never seen anything like this.
It doesn't take Sean long to see where the house will sit in the current market, so he gets straight down to business.
Liz, I'm going to put this house on the market for $35 million, and nothing would make me happier to earn a commission on that. But the dilemma here is not me selling this, because I got this. It's you parting with the house and leaving this place. How do you feel about that?
I've been thinking about it again and again, and I totally get what you're saying, because there's not another home to come back to like this.
Yeah, I'll have to make something in the agreement that the new buyer allows you to spend at least 1 week in a year.
I'm sure we'll have dinner parties. I'm not too concerned.
Still move to another location, another beach location.
$35 million is a huge amount. But beachfront properties around the world often command the highest prices in the best locations. Sandbanks in the UK, New York's famous Hamptons, and Miami, Florida are all home to some of the world's wealthiest people.
People that have maybe 2-3 different luxury homes, they'll want the same home comforts wherever they are. So you'll know that you're going from, house A to B. So you may be in the south of France one week, but the household needs to travel to Dubai the next week.
One second home now on the market in Los Angeles is this listing on North Beverly Glen Boulevard in the heart of Bel Air. Sean's called in other local agents, hoping they'll be able to help him make a sale near the asking price of $6 million.
So a broker open is inviting the broker community to see the inventory. So tonight we invited the broker community here in the Platinum Triangle to preview this beautiful house in case they might have a buyer.
It's a good opportunity, as Sean will split his commission with whoever introduces a potential new owner.
Upstairs is 2 extra bedrooms and an office. There's 2 backyards that connect through the back. There's a 12-person motor court and a heated pool that goes up to 104 degrees.
Well, I like this modern contemporary feel.
Yeah, it's cozy, it's chic, it's awesome. It's perfect for a family.
Is it brand new construction?
Finished last year. No one has actually even slept in this house yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much. We'll have a
Thank
good
you.
look around.
Yeah, have a drink, enjoy it.
Fresh body.
This house is double bubble for Sean, a rare opportunity.
And he's living in Vienna. He bought it about a year ago at $5,700,000. Put in like $300,000 worth of AV, fire features. I mean, he really went off. Said he was moving in 6 months. Wife was coming from Vienna with his 2 daughters. It never happened. Picks up the phone one day, says to me, Sean, you know what? I know you sold me the house and I appreciate it, but I'm not moving in. Can you sell it for me? As a real estate broker, those are the best words I could ever hear. Not only did I sell him the house, but 6 months later I get to sell it again. You're in the trees, you've got the infinity pool. At night, you have a nice fire feature. It's just a great bedroom.
He did a lot of improvements to the house, so I didn't know whether Master Wayne was first on the market. You saw it.
This house is great for someone who's single, but it's also great for somebody who's married and having their children. The commission is traditionally about 6% of the purchase price of that. Over asking $6 million, we're getting $360,000.
With such big commissions at stake, it's worth every penny for Sean to splash out on events like this. In a market awash with luxury houses, even the high-spec homes need to work hard to stand out.
This is actually my least expensive listing in the state of California, at just under $6 million, and I've got one on Chantilly around the corner at 15. Have one in Bel Air Crest for 11. So the broker open tonight was amazing. We had over 100 agents previewing this house for their customers. Some of the agents came up to me and said they have the absolute best buyer for this house. So they're actually making appointments right now on their cell phones for this weekend.
And the event paid off. Soon after, Sean and his team accepted an offer of $5.5 million. Once complete, the sale will earn Sean a cool commission of $330,000, bringing his total on the house to $672,000 in just 6 months. Coming up, Clifftop Mansion dweller Liz spills the beans on why she's planning to sell her dream home.
I found this little piece of property, and I think it's calling my name.
If you hit a loop, you're in trouble. Your sports side stuff. That's a very tough up and in. But at that time needed burden. So I aimed 15 feet right over the hole. I hit it absolutely perfectly above high.
Run into the person in that kind of close.
In California, bigger means better, and that's certainly true for houses. But if you're looking for a quick profit, sometimes you need to make your mark to attract attention. That's exactly the approach taken by Freedom with his home in Bel Air. Now it's finished, he needs an expert to make the sale. And his chosen broker is none other than Sean Elliott.
Hey, Sean. I don't know, but it's quite a bit.
This way, we can talk together and figure out what we're going to put it on the market for.
Sure.
It's royal, it's classic, and it has swag.
You're a good seller.
I love it.
Freedom's goal is to attract designer-loving buyers, and that's cost quite a bit to do.
All I can say is, wow. So, Freedom, how much did you pay for this house?
Just under $7 million. And put in about a little bit over $2 million after.
But has Freedom spent that $2 million wisely?
I think what can really backfire if you do make something a little bit too particular to a specific style, you can make it harder to sell because you need that one buyer that's going to be looking for that exact style that you like. You have to have a vision in the home that is broad because you don't know where your buyer's coming from. And clients that buy luxury homes in Los Angeles, when they walk into a house, they want to be told a story. In my experience, I've definitely seen homes where a developer or an owner has been specific to decorate it based on their taste. Doesn't work. But it can also backfire if you make something too generic. It's just something we have in Los Angeles. We've got a lot of these homes that are all the developers have built, and they're often similar. And sometimes people don't feel like it's really their home, and someone doesn't want to buy it because they feel like they're buying the same thing their friend brought down the street.
So you've been here just shy of a year and a half. You paid $7 million for this house. Put in a couple $1 million. I think we should put it on the market for $10.5 million. To me, it's time to move the house. The market's good. What do you think?
Well, $1.5 million is not. It's a decent profit.
We need to get this done quickly.
Thank you.
Thanks, Freedom.
Thank you.
All the work Freedom's put in to make his house stand out could be about to pay off.
He's been here a year and a half. He's going to make $1.5 million. What's better than that?
In Malibu, skincare millionaire Liz Edley is still thinking about selling her dream mansion. After investing 20 years and untold millions of dollars into its creation.
After all these years of building this beautiful home, putting all your love and passion into it, are you ready to let this place go? I hear you're selling.
Well, I think in life, there's always a time when you're ready to turn a page.
Yeah.
And express yourself in a different way. I think Maya Angelou said it the best when she said, it's not the number of breaths you take, but it's the moments that take your breath away. And that's how I feel. I feel like I've had so many moments and so many breathtaking moments, and it's now time to turn the page.
What is it that you're going to be doing?
Well, I found this little piece of property in the Bahamas, and I think it's calling my name.
It looks so unreal.
It is.
Water's the clearest water I've ever seen.
I know, and this shack is the most broken down thing I've ever seen.
I can't wait to see what you turn it into. What are you going to miss the most about this place? The view in the mornings.
I think sunsets with friends.
Liz is hiding her emotions well, but the wrench of selling is eased by her other home in Malibu, where she can still catch a sunset. For their mysterious European billionaire, Sean and Co. have spent the last week looking for the ideal base in LA. And Sean's hopeful he's found the right spot for his client's first home in the city.
I think it narrowed it down to one. He doesn't have much time. Billionaires don't. He's going to fly into Van Nuys on his private plane. I'm going to pick him up, and I'm going to show him the house on Hillcrest. Now, I think he's going to buy it. I'm not going to celebrate just yet, but I am going to drink this martini.
Time will tell whether Sean's billionaire client agrees. Even in the luxury market, with feature-packed, architect-designed homes, there are no guaranteed sales. Both Freedom and Liz are still waiting for their ideal buyers. And the house that cost $500 million? Well, that's still available, if you're looking.
Beverly Hills is widely known as a place of lavish
Reading that Bible just drove away. Reading that Bible just drove away.
I instantly raised my FICO score by 18 points. I was really excited to get 3 new card offers. Oh, the choices!
Boost your credit scores instantly. Free. Download the Experian app now.
Please don't hurt me. I'm having my baby. What's your name?
Push! Push! Give it a hard one. Push! Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
The doctors say you saved her baby's life. I believe that God wants me to be here.
You don't have to bother. I was stealing her car.
My baby was born with blue baby syndrome. 1 in 4 don't make it.
Did you know he has a sister?
The night I helped Jessica,
No, please, just... I can't drive.
I lost her.
Stay there. He's a criminal. Okay, I don't care if he's only 14.
60.
Worse. I thought we were going to talk about this first.
We all have love to give, but the question is, can we forgive?
My mom doesn't know what she's getting herself into. It turns out that I just got a few days with my son. To hold him was amazing.
We're going to find your sister. We have to both believe that we're headed in the right direction.
Still ahead of Yuri Castor. Yeah, doing a really good job. Castor getting frustrated and let go of the green car. Stoffel Van Dorn getting closer to the mix as well. So Philip Henn doing a great job, the top pro driver. And now here's Chavez under big pressure from Castor. Doesn't defend the inside. Castor may well be through this time. So just to clarify, you don't get 5 points for winning the last chance qualifier. You get 5 points for finishing 6th in the last chance qualifier. So, yeah, my apologies. It's the if you miss out on the final, that's where the points start to be awarded. So, best for the rest in the last chance qualifier gets fit. Here's Gabby Chavez, side by side with Yuri Castor. Castor in that fit spot, but Chavez is going to send it into 3. Decides against it. Castor covers the inside a little bit. Chavez got a little bit wide at 3, and we're on that 3 of 8. Guyotski leading, Keaton second, next year.
When you become super wealthy, it's important to be able to travel in comfort and style. For those whom first-class cabins won't do, there's always the option of buying your own 10 of the most expensive private jets in the world. Number 10, the G500. $44 million. The Gulfstream G500 is the company's newest design, with the first only being delivered to a customer in September of 2018. The 91-foot, 2-inch long jet has a wingspan of 87 feet and an inch, a cruising speed of around 448 miles per hour, and in its delivery spec, there's room for 10 people to sleep. The interior is incredibly luxurious and includes 27-inch wide seats. The cabin can be customized to your requirements, such as the choice of whether the galley is in the front or the back, and it comes with high-speed internet access that's said to be 30 times faster than other planes in its class. As with all private jets, the running cost can significantly increase the total overall price, but the G500 has been designed to be as economical as possible. The total annual budget, which includes flying for 400 hours, is approximately $2.4 million, which averages to the cost of $13.22 per mile. Number 9, the Embraer Lineage 1000E. Based on the Embraer Lineage 190 regional jet liner, The Brazilian company describes the 1000E as an ultra-large business jet with a spacious interior big enough to easily accommodate 19 people. It's just shy of 119 feet long, with a wingspan of 94 feet and 543 miles per hour. The interior cabin is split into 5 sections, which includes a walk-in cargo area to the rear, a master bedroom, a bathroom with a walk-in shower, an entertainment lounge, and a dining area. And if you happen to have change from the $53 million asking price, well, there's plenty of further optional extras that can be fitted. Embraer's design chief, Jay Beaver, has overseen lavish redesigns of interiors that are built to customers' requirements, including the Kyoto airship, along with skylights, and the Hollywood airship, which imbues the style and luxury of 1930s Tinseltown. The $71.5 million G650ER is Gulfstream's flagship product, and as you would expect for the model held in such high regard by the company, it's one of the best you can buy that's specifically designed as a private jet. It's an extended range version of the G650 and can travel a distance 99 feet 7 inches wide, and has a 2,138 cubic foot cabin that can be configured for between 11 to 18 passengers. The interior is decorated with rich leather, fine wood veneers, and handcrafted stonework. Definition TV equipment, a convection oven, a series of 26-inch widescreen televisions, and it comes fully equipped with dinnerware and cutlery, so you'll be ready to entertain. This network that's connected to 2 multi-channel satellite systems and ensures that you're kept in contact with the ground. Its cruising altitude is 51,000 feet, which keeps it above commercial traffic and weather, but the cabin is pressurized to around 4,000 feet, so you'll hardly feel like you've flown at all. Number 7. The Bombardier Global 7500. $73 million. The Bombardier Global 7500 is, according to the company, the world's largest and longest range business jet with a range of 8,800 miles. This gives the ability to make a non-stop flight between New York and Australia in ultimate comfort, with 4 customizable living spaces, as well as an additional crew resting area. Bombardier offers a range of options when it comes to the setup of the interior, with choices of a master suite with a walk-in shower, a club suite with 4 ergonomic seats, large TV and windows, a conference suite with room for 6 to sit and eat, an entertainment suite, and even a private 3. This is as luxurious a private jet as is possible to buy. Number 6. The Boeing 757. $100 million. In 2011, Donald Trump bought a Boeing 757 from Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen and gave it exactly the type of makeover you'd expect from Mr. Trump. Far beyond simply having his name painted on the outside, the interior is what's made this a $100 million purchase. It's powered by a pair of Rolls-Royce RB211 turbofan engines and can fly for 16 hours at more than 500 miles an hour. The refurbishment of the plane that, in a commercial setup, can carry up to 200 people now has room for just 43. Some of the features include a bedroom, a dining room, a private guest room, an entertainment room, and this jet even has a 24-karat gold bath. Yes, you heard that correct. Every seat has a personal TV screen as well, with access to an entertainment system that offers a library of more than 1,000 movies and 2,500 audio CDs. There's also gold everywhere, including on the seatbelts, and the family logo is stamped on virtually every object in the cabin. Number 5. The Airbus ACJ319neo, $101.5 million. The Airbus ACJ319 scheduled for delivery in 2020. Airbus has taken the popular A320neo and added new engines and extra fuel tanks to extend its range, and have partnered with Fokker Technique to customize the VIP cabin on board. There's a focus on weight reduction to make this jet as economical to fly as possible through satellites. In trials, it recently completed a 16-hour flight at around 500 miles an hour, with a configuration that could seat 162 people. The first of these $101.5 million jets to be produced is for K5 Aviation in Germany. But with 14 on order, it's quite possible there will be one on the way to a billionaire near you. Number 4. The Boeing 787-8 BBJ. $324.6 million. The Boeing Dreamliner first went into commercial use in 2011, and it was inevitable that they would release a business version of the jet, something they did by 2014. The first one was built in Technologies, who spent 2.5 years designing and installing the custom interior. The list price of the 787-8 is $224.6 million, and the upgrades cost a further $100 million. But, as you'll see, it was all worth it, as they have converted the plane into a 2,400-foot luxury flying designed to be an oasis of silence. It has a California king-size bed, a huge bathroom with marble sinks, a double-sized walk-in shower, and even heated marble floors. Those with a lot of luggage are catered for, as the master suite also comes equipped with its own dressing room and includes 2 day beds in front of a 55-inch flat-screen display, along with other seats that have their own monitors. To the rear of this cabin is a VIP lounge, and then behind it is the guest cabin with 18 first-class reclining seats and a row of premium economy seats for the staff. The jet has a range of 11,500 miles, so you can reach virtually anywhere on Earth. Number 3, the 747-8 VIP. Over 300 recent and confidential client is said to have spent another $100 million to upgrade the interior. Powered by 4 General Electric Gen X engines, it can fly 9,200 miles non-stop at 645 miles an hour, and can be customized into virtually any configuration a client would want. The recent craft is Air Force One, and at an estimated $660 million, will likely become the most expensive private aircraft ever to be constructed. Plans involve making 2 jets resistant to media strikes, nuclear war, and terrorist attacks, with the ability to deploy flares, jam radars, and refuel in mid-air. On board, they'll be able to seat about 100 people, and all the equipment needed to run the entire country. Number 2, the Airbus A340-300, $350 to $500 million. What's thought to be the second most expensive private jet in the world is owned by one of Russia's wealthiest billionaires, Alisher Usmanov. Based on an Airbus A340-300, which has a purchase price of $238 million, an extensive refit means this particular jet will have cost in dollars, although no one knows quite for sure. At 209 feet long and with 4 engines, it's the biggest private jet in Russia and has a range of 10,300 miles with a cruising speed of 540 miles per hour. The high costs and high fuel consumption mean that this model isn't often used by civilian air fleets. Images have ever been released. What is known is that it's registered in the Isle of Man with the registration M-IABU, which means I'm Alisher Borkanovich Usmanov, and it's named Borkan after his father. Number 1, the Airbus A380, over $600 million, also known as the Flying Palace. The most expensive private jet was conceived and ordered by Saudi Arabian Prince Al-Walid bin Talal in 2013, but he apparently sold it to an unknown buyer before even receiving delivery of the plane. It's a fully customized airline. Refitting the interior of the double-decker plane costs at least $200 million and could actually have been far more. For this expense, the prince installed a concert hall, a Turkish bath, a luxury car garage so he could take his prized vehicles anywhere he goes, and a prayer room with computer-controlled mats that automatically rotate to face Mecca. There are 5 bedrooms, which each have an in-suite bathroom, a king-size bed. You probably won't notice how long your trip is with amenities like this. Well, I feel like I've been in an airport all day. I don't know about you. And if you had a few $100 million to spare, let us know how you would design and decorate your own private jet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, I'm Mr. Luxury.
Why are you trying to go do the thing the children can't stand?
Snap off the gun and remove unwanted hair anywhere in seconds. Let's do it. Shave up or down at 200 microstrokes per second.
The Ultra Flex Pivoting Head contours perfectly to you for precise results. 3 custom grooming guides for control of exact length and shape. And a built-in LED light so you never miss a spot. Solo is so precise, you need no cleans, no soaps, and no water. Ditch the old man clippers and toss the scissors. You've got to.
Private jets are sleek, sexy, and fast. They can go.
And get yours now for only $19.99. Stainless steel blade, pivoting head,
It's expensive.
custom grooming guides. Everything you see here for just $19.99. The all-new Microtouch Solo full body groomer. The one tool that does it all.
I hate what people like your client stand for. We're going to prove once and for all that God is dead.
You're passionate about what you believe. And let's face it, it's why you're in trouble in the first place.
A student asked a question about remarks allegedly made by Jesus, and your answer incorporated Scripture itself.
Yes. What were you thinking, Grace? I gave an honest answer to a student's legitimate question. I'm not going to be afraid to say the name Jesus.
They're asking that you be fired, plus revocation of your teaching certificate. You're on your own.
So what's the good news?
I don't like to lose.
They've been dreaming of a case like this.
They want to make an example of you.
Their true motivation was to take an innocent question and turn it into an opportunity to preach.
The message of the gospel has us standing in the way of a lot of things that powerful people want. We're at war.
No matter if Thorley versus West. If we grant Miss Wesley the right to violate the law, then our society will crumble.
The 4 gospels contain the actual words of Jesus.
You're looking to prove Jesus Christ existed? That's ridiculous.
If we're going to insist that a Christian's right to believe is subordinate to all other rights, then it's not a right. Somebody is always going to be offended.
God's not dead, he's surely alive. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, rolling like a lion.
Have you reached a decision?
I would rather stand with God and be judged by the world than stand with the world and be judged by God.
God's not dead.
Take the person to be joke. Take the person to be some kind of clown. Or yeah, I mean, if you have nothing to do with that kind of thing.
800-639-9854. Our company's name is Picture Peck Lighting. We're architectural lighting designers in San Francisco.
I remember my first trip to Hawaii. I ate my weight in food, drank out of coconuts on sandy beaches, scaled beautiful mountains, and I even got laid, for lack of better terms. Jokes aside, Hawaii is one of the most popular tourist destinations on Earth, and for good reason. My memories of Hawaii are always tinted with the colors of breathtaking sunsets, endless oceans, and lush forests. Hawaii offers the escape that so many people long for, and environments that people dream their whole lives about. However, dreams don't always come cheap, and in Hawaii, they definitely don't. Today, we're going to take a look at the 5 most expensive homes for sale in Hawaii. Number 5, 691025 Pa'oaway, Kamuela, $18.9 million. Now, imagine waking up every single isn't just the view that's earned it that high price tag. This 4-bedroom, 4-bath home is 5,600 square feet of luxury. The home comes with 7 flat-screen televisions, an indoor-outdoor music system. Custom chrome is where it really shines. There is 300 feet of ocean frontage that can be reached by taking a private path down to the white sand beaches. After a day of snorkeling, surfing, and sunbathing, mere feet from your home, you can take the path back and relax by your pool. The heated infinity pool offers an opportunity to swim when you just aren't feeling salt water. Of course, the area is perfectly curated to host incredible parties with a built-in fire pit, hot tub, and a large bar with a grill. Even better, the bar comes with a tap, so you can serve up yourself or your guests whatever their hearts desire. It's the way to go. There's nothing like being catered to from the second you land until the second you leave. At 72160 Kumakehu Street, that resort feeling never and comes with all the bells and whistles you could possibly imagine. For starters, you can look out onto the ocean from your stunning infinity pool, or turn your head to see a full golf course during their stay here. The home comes with a gourmet kitchen, which would hardly be used, considering the multitude of 5-star restaurants located directly in the resort. Last time I was there, I had the most incredible gold flake uni with, well, sorry, I'm just making myself hungry here. Anyways, the home prides itself on bringing the outdoors in, with several floor-to-ceiling glass windows, retractable walls, and sliding doors. Have you ever taken a bath right next to your outdoor shower with it? Basically, they imagine 723168 Makani Eka Place in Kailua Kona, listed for $20.7 million. This home offers that. However, this home comes with a lot of firsts on our list, some good and some bad. If you're looking for a guest house, the home comes complete with a 3-bedroom Ohana cottage. This is Hawaii, after all. On the negative side of things, the home doesn't come with direct beach access. The beach can be reached via a short golf cart ride or a long walk, whichever tickles your fancy. The home also offers an option for the buyer to purchase the home fully furnished. So, if bathtub sculptures like this are your speed, you might want to get your checkbook ready. Number 2, 692014 Nani Paniao Place. Impeccably landscaped yard, a full theater, a billiards room, an indoor and outdoor pool and spa. But the property comes with much more than just luxury amenities. It comes with opportunity. The property is zoned to accommodate and man-made ponds. Number 1, 78107A Halua Road. We've finally reached the most expensive home for sale in Hawaii, and it's listed for a whopping $52.5 million. Can someone hand me a palm frond so I can fan myself, please? 78107A Halua Road isn't just a home or a property, it's a village. Originally owned by the Royal Trust, the village known